Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. If you know me, I'm an eternal optimist. I've been optimistic about the future of Halo Mega for a long time. I've been pessimistic about the mistakes that have been made along the way. Most importantly, the deletion of megaconstrux.com, and now we've been building the archive from scratch just with whatever we have. But I've always said that we need to wait and see till after the Halo World Championship 2025, right? It's like completely understandable. We knew that the Halo Combat Evolved was basically coming. It was almost guaranteed, but we just had to wait for that date to pass to see if there was any tangible information after that point. To get you up to speed, Halo Mega Bloks, Halo Mega Construx has been a construction toy brand through Mega Bloks and now Mattel Toys for 16 years. But for the last year and a half, we've had radio silence, no information about new products. And you could chalk that up to a couple of different things, which I'll go into this video, but the main one being Halo being under lock and key. It's coming to the PlayStation next year, and everything has been incredibly secretive up until this point. And I said, you know, let's just wait to see if Mattel have been cooking. And now we've got some levels of confirmation, kind of, but we need more. And now the pressure is only going to ramp up until we get an official confirmation. I am not going to stop. So first of all, welcome if you're new to the channel. So happy to be here. I've been doing this for 14 years, and today I'm giving away this brand new Halo World Championship 2025 poster. It's for the VIPs. It's absolutely gorgeous. And to win this, all you need to do is like this video, subscribe, and comment down below with your hopes for new Halo products from Mega or just the new Halo game in general, and I'll pick a winner. So we got some new information today, which is actually quite enticing, does actually give me even more hope. I was already like pretty hopeful, and now seeing this, it gets me even more excited. It confirms some things, it leaves some things still undecided, unannounced, you know, but this is even more of a step in the right direction. So let's flip over to my mood board and sort of talk through what has been going on here. Basically, quick lore update. Halo Campaign Evolved is coming to PlayStation and it's launching next year. It's basically the best case scenario, in my opinion, for this brand. Halo is underwater. It is so lost as an IP. It has no direction. It has had game after game with negative to, you know, basically poor response, maybe some positive, but like it's in the doghouse, and it's had a redefining, like, relaunch like 3 or 4 times now. It's nauseating, but this is how it has to happen, right? If you're launching on PlayStation, it has to be a Campaign Evolved. It has to be a Combat Evolved remake, because nobody's gonna understand this. You can't just like launch MCC on PlayStation. Yes, you can, but that's not going to captivate a fan base properly like a brand new remake is. Now, you can go back and forth as to whether you think this is a good idea. Right now, we're just talking about the facts, right? There's been no new Halo Mega products for over a year and a half, and I miss these little guys. They are the greatest action figures in the entire world. At the Halo World Championship Series a couple of weeks ago now, Halo Campaign Evolved was announced on the Friday, Halo Fest was announced on the Saturday, that's coming next year, and tickets go on sale in December, do not miss out. And on the Sunday, in the credits of the live stream, as official partners of Halo, Mattel Brick Shop was quoted. Now, this is exciting, right? This is basically the most tangible evidence we've seen towards a future for this brand since, I mean, forever. Like, it's been completely radio silence. It's been kind of insane to be a content creator, kind of insane to have my career revolve around this and have literally no idea whether it's continuing. I used to be partnered with Mattel officially, but I'm not anymore, and I'm in the same radio silence as you guys are. You guys and gals, we don't know anything, all right? But now, Halo Campaign Evolved next year on PlayStation, the Halo 25th anniversary celebration and the Xbox 25th anniversary celebration, Halo Fest next year, and then Mattel Brick Shop is quoted as a partner. So, Mattel Brick Shop is basically, with all intents purposes, it's Mega Bloks with a new coat of paint, right? Mega Bloks as an IP has had the worst identity crisis over the last decade. There's been such a challenge separating Mega Bloks from two camps. Is it a baby building blocks, preschool construction blocks, or is it adult collectors? They tried to rebrand with Mega Construx to some success, but then they slimmed it all down to just Mega, and Mega for search engine optimization is like literally a nail in the coffin, the nail in the coffin. You cannot search, especially Mega Pokemon just doesn't exist, and Mega have now lost the license to Pokemon. It's gone to Lego as of next year. This is the final year of Mega Pokemon, and even Mega Pokemon as a search engine optimization, especially with like Mega Evolution in the new games and past games, it's a cluster. Like, you can't do it. So Mattel Brick Shop is Mattel's new attempt at rebranding their construction toy lines. I think that becomes more and more clear by the day. You can see an example here of a Hot Wheels Mega Bloks product, right? This has been released already, but under the Mega logo. It used to be under Mega Bloks, now just Mega. This is great. It looks cool. It looks real nice, but Mega and Mega Bloks is just too muddy. There's too much going on. And now, would you look at that, a new coat of paint, and I gotta tell you, that packaging is absolutely spectacular. You cannot be complaining about the quality of this thing. Looks absolutely gorgeous. So Mattel Brick Shop essentially rebranded Mega Bloks into Mattel Brick Shop. Now, we've been concerned as fans for the longest time whether or not Halo Mega is continuing, these Halo construction toys. And this is the closest we've got to an announcement, because Halo has always been under Mega Bloks or Mega Construx, and that is clearly dying out. So seeing Mattel Brick Shop as a partner quoted in a Halo live stream is a positive step forward. It's not enough. We don't know if that's enough, but it's a positive step in the right direction. But today, that has changed a little bit. This is thanks to Discord user N, who found out when they built a brand new Halo Floodgate firefight that there were Mattel bricks. Now, you know, there may be some people that are watching this and they're like, Sam, and I've just watched for 6-7 minutes, and you're telling me that's all the information? Hear me out, okay? So this is good on many different levels. It's confirmation of one thing, and that's that Halo Mega is still in production, right? Because up until now, every time, like, I went to the Mattel toy tent in San Francisco, in Los Angeles, California, just a few days ago, and saw that everything Mega was on liquidation. Certainly everything Halo Mega, 50% off, clearance, clearing it out. So there is, you know, there's an argument to be made that every single thing Halo Mega related that's on sale publicly right now is just clearance. It's just overproduced, undersold, and it's at the end of its line. Like, there's a theory, or at least there was a theory up until now, that every single thing you see in stores and online is just the end of the product line. It's everything that was produced up until a certain point, and there's nothing else. Until now. This is the first confirmation, the first tangible confirmation that there are Mattel bricks being used in Halo Mega sets, which is huge. Now, I've tried to get in contact with N. They've not replied yet. They said basically built a Halo Floodgate and noticed a good amount of the basic pieces are molded with Mattel logo versus Mega logo. Mattel can say the Brick Shop line is new, but if they are crossing their parts with Mega, it points more towards a rebrand that they just won't admit. Someone also noted that they did this for Squid Game set as well. Yeah, so Mega had a partnership with Squid Game. It was a set that, like, you know, not everybody wanted, but it was a set, and I, you know, always said at least it's a partnership with Netflix. That's a big brand. Is it a set that most people wanted? No, I do not think so. Ask Demarcation Media, he wasn't happy with it. But Squid Game, it's a huge IP. Netflix is a huge partner. And at the end of the day, like, Netflix could have just approached Mega and pitched it, and Mega just made what Netflix specifically wanted. But look at those Mattel bricks. So I've been contacted twice now once on Instagram, once on Discord, from people that are either ex-employees of Mega, well, technically they say they are, or they are in some insider club that has access to information. And a lot of what they've been telling me, which I've never believed, and I still might not, because never trust a random Discord user that messages you, but what they've been saying is that a lot of the delay right now is just because Mattel is taking a long time, rightfully so, to rebrand, repurpose all of their bricks. What's the point buying a Mattel brick shop set and it has Mega Bloks or Mega Construx or Mega bricks? That just doesn't make any sense. Now, this is not in any way confirmation that there's going to be new Halo Mega, but it is a confirmation that Halo Mega is not only still in production, but the factory is starting to print out Mattel bricks. It confirms, I guess, in a lot of ways that Mattel is still using the same factory that Mega used, or that they used with Mega because they own Mega, but it confirms at least that they're still using the same factory, right? All of the bricks aren't Mega. One of the more negative sides of this is that it's only the really common bricks, a 4x2, a 3x2, 2x2s, and like, these are very basic bricks. So I assume that all of these bricks are being used, very, very safe to assume, that all of these bricks are already being used in Mattel Brick Shop products. Like, I would find it more convincing if a Halo base plate had the Mattel print on it, or even like there was any noticeable difference in the packaging, but we're taking the W's as we can right now, and right now this is a big W because Mattel is still producing Halo Floodgate Firefight, which means it's still selling well. Just look at Amazon, right? This is a brand new screen grab, 300 bought in the last month, 300 plus, that is strong, 1,200 reviews. So 1,200 reviews, what percentage of people actually leave a review? Very small. So we can assume, I think we can assume this has shifted like 20, 30K units on Amazon US. It's had a UK release, it's had other regions. It's a really, really strong product. And it's also like kind of annoying because this is what we've been telling Mega and Mattel for like dang near a decade, that this is exactly what we want from a set. We want Flood, we want a diorama, we want a base plate, we want a base piece. So unreleased Firebase sets, like, where are you? Because they would sell really, really well. I put my heart and my soul into it, man. I'll put my money on the line. So Floodgate is selling well still, and there are Mattel pieces, which means it is a brand new wave. It's a brand new full, product refresh of this set that is still selling well. So that is big news. In my opinion, it's some of the biggest news we've got in the last year, year and a half, alongside Mattel Brick Shop being quoted as a partner. Like, this is still not enough confirmation, and I will still continue to ramp up my pressure for Mattel Brick Shop, Mattel and Halo, Microsoft, whatever, to make an announcement on this, but this is really strong. This is in the right direction, and the more pieces of information we get, the more videos like this I can make, which naturally just produces more pressure, which is good right now. There's certain ways to produce pressure. I don't believe in covering leaks, though eventually I might have to talk about these Firebase sets because they need to be released. The fact that they got so far into production means there's probably a warehouse out there with thousands of these. I would put money on that too. Mattel Brick Shop, right, Squid Game, is what it is. But look at this, right? Mattel Brick Shop, Hot Wheels, 11,000 plus of this one set on Target alone. I've heard from many, many sources that Hot Wheels Mattel Brick Shop is selling really, really well. And you've got to remember that Mattel Brick Shop, another one of the big issues, the big worries that I have with all this, is that Mattel Brick Shop launching means that they're going to siphon off some of the talent from the Mattel office of Mega Bloks, this legacy company in Montreal, implement some of it, and then just operate out of California completely and close and liquidate the Mega Bloks office. That it seems like the logical move for me. logical in the worst sense possible, not logical from an ethical point of view, but logical from what a business like this might do, especially if, like, you know, the Mattel quarterly earning report wasn't that good this last quarter. But if Mattel Brickshop sells well, and there's a lot of designers in Mega designing these, we know it's a collab between Mega designers and Mattel designers, the better these sell, the more likely it is that not only do we have a future with Halo Mattel Brickshop, but also that Mega Bloks as an entity, even if they just live under this banner of Mattel Brickshop, still have jobs, they're still employed, which is incredibly important. So 11,000 plus sold for that one. On Amazon, we've got 3,000 plus. If anybody wants to come to me on Discord, you can find my Discord link always down below with like some sales data. I would love to make a separate video on how Mattel Brickshop has been selling across different platforms. I would love to make that video. So like, in general, let me know what you think. Like, is this confirmation of anything? No. Well, it's not confirmation that we're going to get Halo Mega sets next year or Mattel Brickshop Halo sets next year, but it is confirmation that Halo is still in production, which we haven't had that kind of confirmation in quite a while. A lot of things have been liquidated, but clearly Floodgate Firefight is still selling well. Well enough for not only it to be produced again, but also produced in the same factory that is starting to implement these Mattel pieces for Mattel Brickshop. So alongside that, you know, I think that's just another really cool insight, a little gem that we are moving in the right direction, and the pressure will continue to be put on Mattel Brickshop to make an announcement to protect Mega Bloks as a company and as employees that have been working there for 20, 30 years, and to protect the legacy of Halo. I mean, this is a generational run, Mattel. Do not miss it. All the leaks, all the insider information is saying if this performs well on PlayStation, we're going to get Halo 2 remade, we're going to get Halo 3 remade, and they're going to go alongside a brand new multiplayer experience. This is the moment to strike. I hope you listen and do the right thing. All right, this has been The Domain. I'd love to see all your speculation down below. Bless you all. Signing off.